These are 5 things that I've learned in 5 years in the t-shirt business in 5 minutes, or maybe 6 minutes or 4 minutes. I'm not sure, but 5 years, 5 things. Let's go. So first off, do not buy too much inventory. Don't buy absurd amounts of inventory thinking that you're going to get tons of orders at once. Order inventory as you go. If you do want to order inventory because let's say you have an Etsy store, then order simply black and white. Maybe order 5 of each size and then take it from there. Don't go crazy offering every single color, because I know that a lot of people want to offer all of these different colors because you want to cater to everybody, but it's not a good idea, because at the end of the day, you could potentially, I'm not saying that you will, but you could potentially get stuck with a lot of dead stock. You know, products that you're just going to have there for a few years. And I'm telling you this from personal experience. I purchased, I think it was 20 of each case for the iPhone 12, and they're literally just sitting there right now. I think I even threw them away a few months ago. So that's what I mean by getting stuck with dead stock, especially with niched products. And that actually leads me into my second point, which is don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to offer absolutely everything that you can. Don't offer every variation that there is to a t-shirt or to a phone case. Don't offer every single type of cup that you can. My suggestion would be to offer the most common ones. Let's say you sell sublimation tumblers, order maybe 10 and keep those in stock. If somebody needs multiples, then order them on the spot. That's what I do. Whenever somebody needs more than like 10 or 15 shirts, I always tell them that it's going to be about 2 weeks, 1 week for me to order and receive the material, and then the other week for me to do the work. And honestly, more than 90% of the time, people are completely fine with that. This is custom work. People understand that this stuff takes time. All right, number 3, go door to door or start cold selling on Instagram. And I know a lot of people might be thinking no, but trust me, that's how you're going to get business. That's actually how I got some of my most loyal clients. So I started looking on Instagram for local businesses that, for one, didn't have uniforms. And I messaged them and I told them that I make custom shirts. I can make them custom t-shirts for their business with their company name. And if they ever needed anything, that they could hit me up. And trust me when I say that there's a lot of businesses that, for one, don't even take this into consideration, but 2, have never actually had anybody reach out to them to offer them that. So this is where you come in. Cold calling, it works. Now, not cold calling on the phone, but all right, cold messaging. That's what it is. Cold messaging, I guess. But trust me, message people on Instagram. You're going to get a lot of people that are flat out going to tell you no, thank you. There's other people that are going to tell you that they're already working with somebody else. Then you're going to have a few other people that are going to tell you, sure, we'll hit you up when we need anything. But then you're also going to have people that are going to ask you, what's your pricing? And that's where you get them. When people ask for pricing, then that means they're interested and they'll most likely remember you later on. So that's also why it's another good idea to be able to message them on Instagram, because then they're going to have the record there. They leave you a follow, you leave them a follow, and you're already mutuals. You're going to be one of the first people that they think of when they need this. Next up, offer your business everywhere. I also got one of my biggest clients and one of my most loyal clients by simply just offering my business. I went to the gym and I realized that they had custom shirts on the wall and that they sold their own merch. I realized that it actually said customink.com or whatever that website is. I think it's customink.com. And then I thought, oh, this is perfect. So I talked to the owner. I told him that I print shirts and if he ever needs anything to let me know. Sure enough, a few weeks later, he placed an order to test it out and fell in love with the quality, and we've been doing business ever since. And finally, always list on different types of apps and groups on Facebook, on Nextdoor, on whatever it is that you can be social on. So I've posted on a lot of groups on Facebook and on Facebook Marketplace. Now, when I talk about groups, I mean groups that are actually relevant. Community groups, neighborhood groups, groups for the area that you live in. These are going to be the easier places to be able to advertise these kinds of things in. But even then, you still have to be a bit smart about it. You can't just flat out start posting your services, because chances are you'll get banned. But there are other groups that you can do that in, like different types of Craigslist Facebook groups now. And I think some people still use Craigslist. I don't, because I can get kind of sketchy sometimes, but that is an option. And there's also an app called Nextdoor. Nextdoor is a neighborhood social media app that you can also start posting your own things on. And that's pretty much it for this one. 5 things that I learned in 5 years, maybe in 5 minutes. Not sure. I guess I'll see when I edit the video. All right. My name is Mario with Neko Prince. Catch you guys next time. Peace.